Hello, dear listeners, and welcome back to another episode of our podcast. Today, we're going to delve into a topic that's relevant to each and every one of us, regardless of our age, gender, or lifestyle. We're going to talk about the importance of reading food labels and how it can help us make informed choices about what we put into our bodies. Let's start with a simple question. How often do you read food labels when you're shopping for groceries? If your answer is not often, you're not alone. Many of us tend to overlook this crucial step in our shopping routine, but by doing so, we're missing out on a wealth of information that can help us make healthier and more informed choices about our diets. So why is it important to read food labels? Well, food labels provide detailed information about the nutritional content of a product. They tell us how much fat, sugar, sodium, and other nutrients are in the food we're considering buying. This information is crucial for anyone who's trying to maintain a balanced diet, lose weight, manage a health condition, or simply live a healthier lifestyle. For instance, if you're trying to cut down on your sugar intake, reading food labels can help you identify products that are high in added sugars. Similarly, if you're watching your sodium intake, food labels can help you spot high, foods that you might want to avoid. But food labels don't just tell us about the nutritional content of a product. They also provide information about the ingredients used in the product. This is particularly important for people with food allergies or intolerances, as it can help them avoid foods that could trigger an allergic reaction or cause discomfort. Moreover, food labels can also give us insight into how a product has been produced. For example, labels can tell us whether a product is organic, GMO, free, or fair trade. This information can be important for those of us who are concerned about the environmental and social impacts of our food choices. Now you might be thinking, that's all well and good, but food labels can be so confusing. How am I supposed to make sense of all that information? Well, you're not alone in feeling this way. Food labels can indeed be complex and difficult to understand. But with a bit of knowledge and practice, you can learn to decipher them and use the information they provide to make healthier choices. Firstly, it's important to understand the different sections of a food label. Most food labels are divided into several sections, including the serving size, calories, nutrients, and ingredients. The serving size is usually listed at the top of the label. This is the amount of food that the nutritional information is based on. It's important to pay attention to the serving size, as it can help you understand how much of a certain nutrient you're getting in a single serving of the product. Next, you'll find the calories section. This tells you how many calories are in a single serving of the product. If you're trying to maintain or lose weight, this information can be particularly useful. The nutrients section lists the amount of certain nutrients in the product. This includes both the nutrients that we should aim to get more of, like dietary fiber and vitamins, and those that we should try to limit, like saturated fat, trans fat, cholesterol, and sodium. Finally, the ingredients section lists all the ingredients used in the product in descending order by weight. This means that the first ingredient listed is the one that's used the most in the product. This section can be particularly useful for identifying added sugars, unhealthy fats, and potential allergens. So the next time you're at the grocery store, take a moment to read the food labels before you put something in your cart. It might take a bit of time and effort, but the benefits are well worth it. By making informed choices about what you eat, you can take control of your health and well-being and live a healthier, happier life. That's all for today's episode. Dear listeners, I hope you found this discussion enlightening and that it will inspire you to pay more attention to food labels in the future. Remember, knowledge is power, and when it comes to our health, every bit of information counts.